Okay, so I've had some questions on how I wired up the switches on the dash. So I've got a toggle one here, and I've got a momentary one. That tape's just on there to fit the extensions better, but here's what you'll need. You'll need your wire that came with the USB encoder board. If you got the one from Amazon, then you'll need that nut, obviously, and then same thing for the other switch. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing for momentary or toggle. Toggles, you just need SV mapper to make it work like an actual toggle, but that's it. Then tape, you'll see why later. Wire strippers and scissors. So I'll be showing you how to do this momentary one first, and then it's the same thing for the toggle. But I'll just show you how to do this one first, because why not? So first you want to strip your wire so that you can screw the wire on there. These were soldered on there, so I'm just gonna wrap it around here. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so I flipped the camera, but once you've stripped these wires down, it should just look like this, and then you'll grab your switch, and then these were soldered on there before, but they were screw terminals, so I'd just wrap it around the screw and then screw it down, which is what I'll do for the toggle. But what you'll do is just, for me, I'm just gonna wrap it around there, like I said earlier, and then you can kind of see what I mean by it's like wrapped around, you know. And then you'll grab your other side and then just do the exact same thing. So okay, so now your switch should look like this, and then that tape that I said you'd need earlier, this is what you'll need it for. So grab your scissors, and then you don't need a super big piece, maybe just a little piece like that. You could probably cut it down a little bit. I'm not going to. Now for each terminal, you probably should use like actual insulator, but hell, I don't care. It doesn't really matter, is what I've noticed on my other switches. And just continue to wrap it around there, kind of, I guess. Most of the other switches, like on the left side of my dash, they're not, like, they don't have anything on there. These are the tapes just to hold it on there. So now just repeat the same thing on the other side. So okay, so depending on how nice of a job you did, it'll just look like this. I mean, you don't need no special tape. I mean, but that just helps. It kind of just prevents wires from popping off of there and everything. So I'll repeat the same thing with the toggle switch. So I'll be back. Okay, so I've got the toggle switch done now. See, I did not do the best job at making it as clean as I did on these ones, but the screw kind of got in the way there, so that's fine. But see, like, you don't need much tape to do it. I mean, the tape isn't even needed. It just I only do it because it helps keep the wires from breaking off. But yep, once again, all you need: screwdriver, wire strippers, scissors. Well, scissors and tape are optional, but so this is all that's really required. And then obviously your two nuts and switches. Okay, so I'm back up in my room where my setup is. And I got the toggle here. So I'm putting the toggle in as a differential lock. So it'll go right there. But all you do from here is you see that, like, you'll see some open ports on like your USB encoder. Also, URL, I'm so sorry for ruining your such beautiful work up here that you did, but it's hard to do this one-handed, so give me a second. Okay, so now once you've got your, like, it plugged into your board, you can say I already did, but just put it up on your dash, grab your nut, and hook it right up. And then it should work, but I'll put my password in and then turn this damn TV on. You can load up the USB game controller tester that's built into Windows. USB. You can see set up USB game controllers. Should be this one, I believe, and then you flip your toggle on and off, and then off, on, off, on. Now, what you do to make it work like an actual toggle, what you'll do, you can see I've got SV Mapper up there. Just find SV Mapper. You can, it's not required, but it makes it work like an actual toggle. So like on, off. But if you don't use it, it's on, still on, off, still off. So if you don't want a double toggle, just get SV Mapper or Joy to Key. That also works.